I'm reviewing a movie about people who get slaughtered in the woods while in the woods, suddenly not feeling so safe. Natural light, it burns. What is this thing called sun? What is it? Hey everyone, how y'all doing today? Miss Skids here, and today I will be reviewing the Evil Dead remake. Now for most of the horror community, remakes are kind of a touchy subject, especially for the purists. Most go into them already hating them like a lot, just because, well, they're messing with the originals or whatever. But I'm not like that at all. I try and take it as a modern look at classics, which is, I think, a great idea. Granted, a lot of remakes do fuck things up majorly, but what you gonna do? I like to give them a chance. So here's a bit of a plot line for you. In this version, Ash is David, and he's played by Shiloh Fernandez, who is in a few movies I like Red Riding Hood and Dead Girl. I like both those movies. His sister Cheryl is now Mia, and she's played by Jane Levy, and I have no idea who Jane Levy is, but she sure is pretty. I've never seen anything that she was in, but hey. I'm outside and don't mind the cars. Nature. Nature. It's all nature. Scott, Linda, and Shelley is who they were in the original, are now Eric, Natalie, and Olivia. Yeah. And basically the crew is holed up at this cabin as sort of like an intervention for Mia, because she seems to have an addiction problem. She seems to have quite the addiction problem. Cocaine, I think. It looks like cocaine. She throws it down a well. It does look like cocaine. Skip ahead through the whole intervention drama to they investigate a strange smell in the basement of this cabin that they're in, which is Mia and David's cabin, or their family cabin. They investigate a strange smell. Lo and behold, dead cats and stuff. If you watch the first scene, you know where that's from. I'm not going to go into too much detail. And Necronomicon. There you go. Eric, yeah, his name is Eric. Eric stupidly reads a passage from it, because you know that's the thing to do when you find a strange magical book in a basement full of dead cats. Because we're smart people. And that's what we do. We read passages from the strange book. Of course, violence ensues, and I'm just going to leave that for you to enjoy yourself. It is very gruesome. Not so much spot on to the original, but there's a lot of references. I thought it was very well done. Extremely well done. Gore, very cringeworthy. Not too, gore for the sake of gore. It had purpose, and it was very well done, and I believe it was all practical for the most part. Anything digital just enhanced it. It didn't really look digital, so I really like that. And it was definitely just, oh, why? They, of course, in Evil Dead, what do you say, tradition, they kind of pushed it just a little too far. Just a little too far. That extra shot that just, and them extra few seconds, and they linger just a little too long, just to give you that bit of cringeness. That just, please stop type thing. At one point during the film, I watched this in a theater. At one point during the film, nature called. Now, honestly, I didn't want to get up and leave the cinema just because I was enjoying this movie so much and I didn't want to miss anything, but you know, you gotta go. So I had to make my way to the bathroom. And foolish me, I decided that if I'm gonna go watch this movie, we're gonna go watch the last showing. So it's about 11:30 at night, and the cinema is in a mall. So the mall is completely closed. Mall closed at 10, I believe. So there's nobody in the mall at all. And it's Sunday. No, it was a Sunday. So the mall did close at 5. So it was definitely deserted completely. Which was not fun to make your way to the bathrooms. And when I get to the bathrooms, the mirrors on the wall are like 90 degrees. So you can see yourself here. And you can see yourself here. And there's another one where you can see yourself back here. Oh, hello, tree. Hello, tree. You're my friend. You're my friend. You're my friendly tree. That's my friend. We're going to call him Ted. I call all my friends Ted. Anyway. Yeah. Where was I? Oh, yeah. It's like kind of this like mirror. So you can see yourself everywhere. So it looked like there was more people, so I kept having to like turn around. And then you see the stalls, and it's just these black stalls completely lining. And they're empty, and some of them doors are open, some are closed. I'm like, I'm gonna die. I am gonna die. This movie actually like kind of got to me to the point where I'm like, I'm gonna die. And yes, I do have notes. I always have notes. I like to be organized. Mainly because my brain is like blah blah. See, I have notes and I'm still off topic. It doesn't happen. Like, seriously, I cannot just have a one-track mind like that. Anywho, let's refer to my notes here. Yeah, okay. Yeah. Who cares about me going to the bathroom? We're gonna go past that. And go through the reasons why I really love this movie. Mostly, it's because of the little inklings referring to the original, where it wasn't a carbon copy of the original. Like, say, Psycho. If you watch the remake of Psycho, it's basically the original Psycho with different actors. It's pretty much shot for shot, which I don't enjoy, and I, like, a piece of woodsy goodness just went in my eye. Wonderful. Son of a... Ah, what's on my nose? More woodsy goodness. I think that was a bug. Interesting. But the scenes that I really loved from the original were kind of thrown in there. Like, the rape scene was there, the tree rape scene. And it was a lot more brutal in this one. Things like the chainsaw was there. Like, they had to stick that chainsaw in there. And then there was the tongue thing. Now, Linda, I believe, is the one who licks the knife in the original. And this one, it's Mia, and it's a little bit more than what Linda does. Linda just kind of licks the blood off the knife, but Mia, like, there's an X-Acto blade, and you can just imagine. Yeah, I kind of died. But my absolute favorite thing that was an homage to the first series, because this thing shows up in every single one of the original movies, is when we first meet Mia's character. She's behind the cabin when David goes to meet her, and she's sitting on a car. And this car just happens to be a 1973 Olds Delta 88. The Oldsmobile that Ash is driving. It's basically Ash's car in the original Evil Dead series. So yeah, and I believe that's like a trademark of Raimi, because that car shows up in Drag Me to Hell, and it shows up in Spider-Man, and some other movies too that Raimi has done. The Delta shows up in, and it's a very, very nice car. And I was so excited, I actually made a little squee when I saw her sitting on the trunk of the car, and Bradley looked at me like, what? Because he's not such like a horror freak as I am, and I'm like, that's the car! That's the car! And when a car shows up in a movie, I get excited. Like, I like cars a lot, so yeah. But I really did enjoy the movie, and I recommend it to anybody. Seriously, just as long as you go into it not thinking that, oh, this is the Evil Dead remake. No, this is a movie called Evil Dead that is just a kick-ass horror movie. And I might get some hate for that, because a lot of people like really hate remakes, like horror fanatics hate remakes, and yeah, but I love most of them. I kind of take them as their own movie, and I enjoy the little homages to the originals, so yeah. And I hear my phone dinging, and it's kind of freaky because I'm in like the woods. I'm not in the middle of nowhere, actually. Right behind me there's like an embankment here, and you go over that embankment and that's my house. This is my front yard. Bet y'all city folk can't say that. Y'all city folk cannot say that your front yard looks like this. You do not have a swing and a treehouse. Well, you probably have a swing and a treehouse, but it's probably not in the middle of the woods in your front yard. And like 10 feet that way is actually the main road, the highway. That's why there's so many vehicles. So yeah. Anyway, I'm going to take off now. Thank you all for watching. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click like and subscribe, because you'll see more videos. I'll probably be filming down here more because I actually enjoy being out here a lot. You can find me on Facebook, Instagram, Keek, and Tumblr. I've been on Tumblr a lot lately. I've discovered how to basically use Tumblr, so I've been on there a lot. And that place kind of takes you away. You just kind of keep going, and basically I'm just reblogging anything I like. So if you want to see the way it works in here, how things function inside my brain, look at my Tumblr page, because that's basically what goes through my mind at all times. It's like, oh, kitties, oh, horror movies, oh, 90s fashion. Like, that's my brain. That's my brain. Ooh, tie-dye. Ooh, holographic and sparkly. It just happens. That's really the way it works in here. Also, you can check out my vlog channel. I've just uploaded a haul that included this shirt, and it's like 25 minutes long. It's a bit long, so yeah. Oh, fuzzy. Thought that was a bug. It was a fuzzy on my boobie. Yeah, and if you want to go check out my store envy, that link is down there too. That'd be great. I just bought a bunch of new craft stuff, so I'll probably be making some more stuff. Not today though. Today I'm gonna go sit in my swing and read a book, or lie in my hammock over there and draw a picture. That's what I do. I think, yeah, somebody's home in my yard. It's probably Bradley. If it's Bradley, I'm gonna get him to bring me down some stuff, and I'm gonna light a little fire for myself and feed the birds. There's birds if you can hear them. I brought food for them. I'm gonna go now, rambling incoherently. Bye. Love you.